turning on, heater. It's full of fuel. Not you now, come on.
Startup failure.
Good morning, you guys. I slept outside the shop last night. Now my shop heater is not working, but the one in my van is working. So I'm gonna have to go Google what an E10 failure is. I'd say come inside the shop, bro, but I thought the shop would be nice and warm, and it's not. I turned on the little electric fan up there to keep the shop warm this morning. I think this thing threw that code once before. Give it a shake, maybe? I think it just took a couple of restarts and then it was back to normal again. All you gotta do is fingers crossed with those things, I guess. Ford just notified me that, let me find this picture for you. I was like, no freaking way. My engine has arrived at Buster Miles Ford in Alabama. That's the heart that's going into that thing. That thing's gonna keep us traveling right there. You guys see that? That's my new motor, the Southern Belle. So cool. So Ford down there, they're waiting for my front end clip parts to come in. So some of the metal for doing the rust repair on the front clip should be in today, he's hoping. Then they're gonna bundle it all up and ship it over to me. So we may have everything in-house right here 1 week from today. Bit of a job because I know there's some finessing because it's a different motor than what mine had. So there's gonna be some computer stuff that we gotta do. And yeah, but that's Lauren's expertise. So we're leaving that up to him. But today is also the day that I sign that paperwork and we take possession of a 4,000 square foot shop. Today! So pumped up. All right, we're on Amazon right now because I gotta buy myself, I think that was the brand I had last time that did okay. That's the controller that was on the front. That one there, and it's 99 bucks. So for all the people in the history of my channel that always said to me, Clone, why did you buy the expensive one for your van? It's such a waste of money. You could have bought 5 of the knockoff version ones. Y'all can suck it. Those little knockoff ones are garbage. Look around YouTube a bit more, man. I'm seeing more and more YouTubers sharing the truth behind these things, where for the longest time, I think a lot of guys were like, oh, preaching this cheap one. They drop it in their van and then they felt stupid when it failed and didn't want to admit it to their audience that they're garbage. I'm done. We got to go have a good day today. I just got a message from the new shop property. He said, hey, Chrome, sorry for the delay. We're behind a couple days over here, but you are welcome to come up to the shop. You're welcome to take measurements and come up with a plan. And I have full access to it in a few days. There's still some items in there from the previous people that need to be removed, which are not out yet. But the new shop is mine today. You guys want to go for a drive? I ain't going anywhere without this jacket right now. Not a damn chance. Let's go. So those heaters will be in about 4 or 5 days. I have to have heaters in this shop because if not, I can't have my mechanic out here freezing cold putting an engine in. I can't do the fiberglass on this thing if it's freezing cold in here. And I can't paint the outside of that thing if it's cold in here. Ooh, we left the heater on in the van, which means it's probably nice and toasty. That RV's been sitting there for a few days. It burnt down. Lauren's pumped up. Lauren's like, yeah, that engine looks like it's super well packed. All right, guys, heading to the new shop. Are y'all ready? She needs lots of work. Before we head to the new shop, let me take you guys to some of the other shops I was looking at over the last few months before I ended up choosing the one that I took. Some of these other ones are smaller, and I'll explain to you guys the reasons why I like them and why they didn't work. One, I actually just missed out on it. It was as simple as that one. The other ones, I think they're still available, but this one need a lot of TLC, but I think it's a way better fit for what we're doing than these other ones. So let's go take a look at the other ones first. The first one I looked at was right over here in the far corner. It wasn't a big shop, but it was nice, wide open on the inside, had a front office space. That one right there in the corner. What I liked about it was the outside fenced area here. So you have that great big area there, and that wraps right around the back of it. I was thinking, okay, extra vehicle storage outside. We can have a little office space up here in the front. And the back of the shop actually was from here. You drive in here past the office, and then it opens up to the whole back, and there's a back door. That one I missed out on because I slept on it, you know? That shop was definitely smaller, but it fit the smaller part of the business plan. Didn't fit the bigger part of the business plan, but it could have band-aided my idea for at least the first couple of years anyway. Guys, these ideas I've been having, huge. So my plan is to do something really awesome for the van life and overland world, you know? I've been rocking this van life and bombing around the backcountry now for a long time, and I just felt like it was time to start a store and a shop just for everything I'm passionate about. I know I really haven't quite told you guys yet, but you guys do know it's an online store and a shop. And so coming up here is the next one, and it still says for lease, 2,900 square feet. Right there, the second one. The reason why I didn't want this one, it was really well laid out in the inside, is that there is a dog daycare and obedience place right next door. You know, last thing I want is for us to be painting something in there and the smell get into the neighbor's unit, and then we got neighbor problems because, well, you got animals in there, you know? But I seen that place as, okay, we're gonna have problems with neighbors for sure. This next one, on the other hand, it was just too expensive. Good spot though, really good spot. This next one had a lot of potential because there's a go-kart track like a block down the road from it. Of course, you know me, the inner kid's like, yeah! And check out these huge helicopters right across from where this shop is. Check that thing out. Those two bays in the corner over there. This one was kind of awesome because it's got that huge mezzanine up there on the top. I figured we could do like shirts and stuff up there. It's got a bathroom in the bottom left corner. Then there's like a little office space and stuff downstairs as well. And this one's super tall. And I think it's about 3,000 square feet or something like that. Cool spot, but very expensive. That's probably why it's still sitting here for lease. It's been for lease now for, shoot, I think I first seen this online about 3-4 months ago. But that was a cool spot because just down the street right there is go-karts. Come on, you get bored in the middle of the afternoon? Hey Lauren, you want to go bomb around some go-karts? But that's okay. My new shop is not far from the go-karts, so it's all good. Let's go check out the new place. This one's not fancy like all these ones. This one's quite the fixer-upper. Oh, my heart's beating a bit. She big. This thing is 40 feet wide, 100 feet long. The whole length of that building. So we don't have the whole building. We got 3/4 of it and then the upstairs section. Back here, 32 feet out to right there is all ours. 32 feet along to here. We're putting a man door over here so we can access the inside of the shop from the back side here. Nice little window on the top. Oh, this is gonna be a big project. So here, that's where my shop starts right there with that bay door. We're putting 2 more bay doors the same size right here. So there's 1, 2, 3 entrance bays. And we've already marked them out. So 1 bay door will be here, leaving this back side of the shop for workbenches and stuff in here. So 1 door goes from here to here, then a space. The next door goes from there to there, giving us 3 huge bays. So here's where the shop gets crazy. It is packed full of stuff in here from the previous person, but this, my friends, is the brand new shop space. Look at the height in here. It is massive, which means we can throw a hoist in here. So from the measurements on the outside, I think that bay door stops here, leaving this whole entire area on this side, which is perfect for doing a big row series of benches. It's 40 feet, 39 feet, something like that width-wise. That's huge, and there'll be an entrance door there. So yeah, we could throw the Van City Van Life logo on the wall up on this side. This bay we may leave open, or we might put a hoist in this bay and a secondary hoist in this bay over here. Kind of creating a... This new space is so big. But as you guys can tell, it needs a lot of work. Come on, that's just the cloth from the outside. So it's gonna need insulation and stuff inside of here. The outside of the building, once I knock the 2 doors in there, we've already got a quote from a company. Once we knock the 2 more doors in there and the back entrance door goes in there, then the owner of the property is gonna come in and do siding on the whole building, giving this place a nice, big, beautiful, fresh look from the outside. The shop is monstrous. 40 feet by 60 feet long. And that's not it. This is just the shop space. The entire upstairs up there is also ours as well. Knocking in an access door over here in the far corner. So that door is getting sealed off because there is somebody renting right next door there. But we're knocking a door in the back corner here, which takes you up the back stairwell to go upstairs. Probably gonna seal off that door. But there's a pallet entry door right up here. And we're gonna keep the pallet entry door up there because if we need to take things from racking down here, we can pop it up there with a forklift. So that's what I came here for. I need to measure the height of here to make sure that the forklift we got has a big enough reach. 11 feet, and the new forklift that I'm looking at has a 15, I think it's 15 and a half foot reach. So back there where the door's getting knocked in, this is getting sealed off. This is the other person's unit. Putting a wall across here so they won't have access to our stairwell, of course. And then this goes up to my favorite part of this whole entire space. All right, so this is where the whole idea started to get really, really, really big. This upstairs is 39 feet by 39 feet. This whole upstairs mezzanine area is where we'll do merch fulfillment. We're gonna start making our own shirts and apparel up here, plus stocking, stuff like that for the new store. That's Jackson over there. He's from the rental unit downstairs. He's helping to clean out the space up here. And yeah, we'll probably put an office up here, the computers, and one of the coolest parts, you know, I'm a van dweller. So ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the bathroom. Be a shower, sink, and a toilet. No more dirty van dweller anymore. But yeah, who knows what's gonna happen up here. We may be able to build a podcast studio over here somewhere. Shirt pressing machines, maybe a silk screening machine. That there will probably get some kind of a sliding door because if Sir Cruzy Bear is up here, he doesn't fall down it. But I'll maybe make him a little hole over here that he can overlook downstairs. We'll put a little plexiglass window on it, build him a little castle so he can overlook the shop, make sure that we're working. And it's fun up here because it's got lots of windows, especially in the summertime, create a bit of a cross breeze. It's gonna be fun once this is a straight hallway into the big shop. This whole side is my shop. to right about there. And then I have the whole upstairs area. And I am leasing the building on a long-term lease. I also have first access to the bottom area if they ever decide to leave. So maybe at a point in time, a couple years down the line, when I feel like I need to have a storefront where people need to come in and have someone say, "Hi, welcome to .com." I'm not gonna tell you guys that part yet. Then maybe by the time they move on, we'll have a front desk space. Let's see if Cruzy wants to go take a look. Want to come see the new shop? Really? Your first piss at the new shop's gonna be a squat? Well, it's all yours, buddy. There's a whole place. You can do whatever you want in here, bud. That's the view of the shop from the upstairs. My gosh, this place is huge. When you're looking at it from up here, it really puts it into perspective for sure. All right, Chris, what do you think, bud? See, this whole place is your new domain. If it gets noisy downstairs, you can come up here. We can put your couch upstairs. You can hang out up here, hey? Maybe over here in this corner, we can put a big fat couch there for you. A little Cruzy's corner. What do you say? What do you say, Cruz? Approve? That new shop is a freaking monster. I can't wait until I get to unpackage this whole thought process I've had with you guys and share the entire new journey. I'm gonna give them a couple more days over there to clean out everything, and then we will go in there and sketch out the exact plan. If I have anybody on my channel that does like 3D mock-ups on their computer, maybe we can connect and chat, and maybe you can get some of these beautiful images that are in here onto an actual image that we all can get a visual of it. Right now, the ideas are packed into here. I don't know how to get them from here onto paper. If I was an artist, I would have already done that, but I am not. So these things are just super vivid, super clear up here, but I'm pumped. This next adventure is, it's big for all of us. It doesn't change how we do things around my channel. I'm not going to be, running. My channel's not going to become all that. It'll be the same thing as it is right here, right now on my channel, where we travel half a year, then back and doing, personal projects for the other half of the year. The business side of that other adventure will be on its own YouTube channel, unless we're doing things on my personal vehicles in that space. That stuff will be on this channel. Anyway, guys, how many of you are mind blown at the size of that place? I'm pretty sure after they clear everything out, it's gonna look like a whole different place. Anyway, because I didn't sleep well last night, I'm gonna go grab a nap. After my nap, gonna edit this video, get it up to you guys in real time. Then I have to go over there and meet I thought I'd try the heater over there again. It just said failure. Go figure. And then I'm heading up to the new shop space to make some plans for where that door is going, where the outside doors are going, where the front doors are going. So I'm meeting up with the owner guy later today. And if he's okay with being on camera, maybe we'll run the camera for that too. Anyway, guys, I'll see you guys tomorrow.